Chief Minister Nongthong Bombiren commences rapid antigen test for detection of COVID-19 in Zirbam district through video conferencing. Chief Minister Nongthong Bombiren launches 6 projects including 5 water supply projects worth 50 crore 39 lakh rupees to supply water in various places of Manipur via video conferencing. Court remands Senior Medical Officer Dr. M. Dinesh into 2 days of police custody for his alleged involvement in providing substandard N95 face mask to Churachandpur District Hospital. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Yumnam Khemchan appeals for united efforts by both ruling and opposition parties in combating COVID-19 pandemic. People pay homage to Lamjing Maira Sapam Robin Hood on his 5th death anniversary. JCLPS demands government to form population commission and to take other measures to save indigenous inhabitants. And India reports 22,752 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 20,642. Confirmed cases in Manipur reach 1,435. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm JOYSHRee USHAM with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthong Bombiren today commenced a rapid antigen test for detection of COVID-19 in Zirbam district through video conferencing. Zirbam Deputy Commissioner W. Malimnganba Chengle cut the inaugural ribbon at the event held at DC office in Chingdonglaikai, Zirbam district. Speaking on the occasion, DC Malimnganba Chengle said that the antigen test kits will now facilitate samples testing for coronavirus infection in the district which otherwise were sent to Imphal. He said that Zirbam has been provided with 300 COVID testing kits out of the total 15,000 COVID-19 test kits procured by the state. The DC said that only COVID-19 symptomatic patients and those residing in containment zones will be tested using the test kits. Chief Medical Officer of Zirbam, Dr. E. Okendro, and Zirbam SP M. Mubi were among those present on the occasion.
Hanmada akoina district test sample collection tawraga Imphal da thabagi hana akoina keno tawrambasi asina khajitang kanaba mating ama oiraga thabai changse khajik hanarkadra nai khanjai aduna asina akoigi district test tawningba aduga ngasai masada keno utpa symptom utpa kamusingda achoba mating am oiragani nai thajabali. District test sample.
Chief Minister Nongthong Bombiren also inaugurated 6 projects worth 50 crore 39 lakh rupees via video conferencing today. Out of the 6 new projects, 5 projects are water supply related projects. One of the 5 water supply projects is the 8.5 crore rupees worth Koirengay water treatment plant under NABARD, which aims to provide water to residents of Koirengay, Luangsangbam, Khabam, Mantripukri, Central Forest Division Office, High Court of Manipur, the newly constructed Civil Secretariat Complex in Mantripukri, IT Hostel, Zonal Imphal East District in Sangakpham. The plant, with a capacity of 15.89 millions of litre per day, can benefit around 23,500 people. The other 4 water supply projects are 4.44 crore rupees worth overhead tank in Sangakpham, 6.10 crore rupees worth water treatment plant in Kanchipur, which aims to benefit around 65,000 people of Manipur University, Kakwa and Singjamei areas. The 5.88 crore rupees worth water supply scheme in Haingang Awang Laikai to benefit around 11,000 people, and the 23.39 crore rupees worth water supply distribution network in Churachandpur district to provide water to around 73 people. The Chief Minister also inaugurated the Controller of Legal Metrology and RD&D Center in Lamphel on the occasion.
Water supply ki sangariba tawriba mayam da prajada ina appeal tawjagada basi oje honorable prime minister na kaya mu yamna serious hoine loge haiba khoi Manipur da thokhidriba mawong da lupa 3000 crore ki new development bank tagi India government na guarantor hoira kanda sanction ta holer kanda hoji tender loidana thabak toba hona na bagi khoi launch tona na bagi prime minister ge asang matam ngai raga leibani engineer sing da khangde adagi company gi mi lakko lambi sem da khangde amma da khangde kidnap tawba khotpa ki hanma paisa khaiba gi potse tawbi ganu then only akhoi Manipur se yam sati na thuna chakhot hanba ngamgani
koirenge sigi treatment plant sina aerator hai na intake tagi aerator da lakani aduga aerator tagi flash mixer da lakani flash mixer tagi clary flocculator da lakani clary flocculator tagi rapid gravity filter house da thajin gani adudagi filter tawba duna clear sam da changrani amot pathorak paduna sludge sam haina tonganba tanki ama saba leibani adu changrani aduga clear water reservoir dagi ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ pumping station dagi amuga reservoir ching asigi mamangda chinga keno reservoir ma lei adu thagat laga adu dagi distribute tawra
department gi side su cooperation fajana pibiraga yamna khoi athuba matamda khoi ngasi sanga jaba chahi amaga tha taret nipan gumgi manung jada khoi keno tawjabani hengam makai khoi gi keno season najaraga khoi local contractor sing ju material sing khoi kariyani technique sing ji sabagi loin khangnarabani na di sabada pangwa wana sadaba ngamani na haijani.
CAF and PD Minister Karam Sham has assured to provide fresh drinking water to residents of Langthabal constituency within 2022, ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's announcement to provide fresh drinking water throughout the country within 2024. He was speaking at the inaugural of Kanchipur water supply scheme via video conferencing by Chief Minister N. Biren today. The water supply scheme with 4.54 MLD has been upgraded to 9.08 MLD capacity at the estimated cost of 6 crore 10 lakh rupees to provide water not only in Langthabal constituency but even in various parts of Thongju constituency. Minister Karam Sham disclosed that tender process for Lilong Chajing, Haurebi and Karam water supply schemes are also underway. He said that the set water supply schemes will be constructed with an estimated cost of rupees 9.9 crore, rupees 2.87 crore and rupees 87 lakh respectively under the funding of New Development Bank. He also appreciated Chief Minister N. Biren for inaugurating the Controller Weight and Measures Office building. He said that the office building was constructed at an estimated budget of 2 crore rupees and the remaining infrastructure and staff will be filled up at the earliest. Mayang Imphal MLA cum Deputy Speaker Kongkham Robindro today inaugurated the renovated Sekmaijin market shed in Mayang Imphal constituency. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Robindro expressed hope that the new market shed will ease vendors in earning their livelihood amid the coronavirus pandemic. He mentioned that a new market has also been constructed at Pabak Chau to facilitate people of the area. He expressed hopes that Mayang Imphal constituency will be free of COVID-19 considering the decline in COVID-19 positive cases in the constituency. President of Sekmaijin Bazar Board Moirang Tem Tomba, Pradhan nominee of Pabak Chau Sekmaijin Gram Panchayat or Pepilon, Pradhan of Lafupa Tera Komlakong GP Ningthaujam Bashanta, Councillor of Mayang Imphal Municipal Council Kayamuddin Rahul Khan and many people took part in the event.
Sekmaijin Kaithel hari je khoina poktungai dagi miyamna nakan yetagi kendra tongan tongam ti laga kaithen karan ba kaithen edu tasengna hana su phokchau kaithen sanga gare yamna luraba corona gi laina leiraba matam sida khoina sangari se khoina leiriba kaithen sigi imai bensing khara du phamjaraga corona na sapuraga waraba imai bensing kaithen kapsu ngamdaba mana masing khoina thariba khori myam se yomham leitraba kya se kaithen se hangtokta di makhogi yompham ma platform ma piba ngamaga di yumgi awaba khara du su saruk yana ba na khoina tangai phadana khogi corona na nari matam se ju khoina khoi ngamjana ba khoina makhogi bisa khitang dur su mateng pangna ba na khoi hangtokchabani
honorable deputy speaker kongham gi Robindro na ko matam sang na matam kuina uruktraba kaithil ama koi state man hondi ba ba se koi parjagi maigi de gisu adege koi bazar bu ki maigi de shu thaga chaba phongduk seri adege miam parjana shu ma bu hen na nungsiba tungla mo andam miang gi saba to ba oisnu.
Deputy Speaker Khongkham Robindro also disclosed that proposals have been made to launch a water supply scheme worth 4 crore rupees at Uchiwa and water supply schemes at Hayeng, Hangun, Tera, Khodak, Pawak Chau in the near future. He also disclosed that Centre has sanctioned 2 packages worth 3,000 crore rupees and 8 crore rupees to finish the pending water supply schemes in the state and to launch new ones. He urged people of Mayang Imphal constituency to extend their support and cooperation for the same.
Honorable Prime Minister na hana loktokiba 2021 gi manungda natraga 22 gi lorpada miyam praja gi imung de sing pithakne hagi buto adugi scheme do kim ani thong lai hantak Manipur gi kanoda amana karo lesing ahum Manipur punbagi aduna direct Prime Minister na pithak package ni hantaki package na lupa karo chani pang kenom lai Manipur punbagi aduda hana sabalu sandaba natraga hana sage torom program kano torom mam do Honorable Prime Minister na thapirakna India da deriba miyam kudima ising thaktabi ade noi mayum da tuti bisangadam ne haibagi pandamda masigi program sule happy re thaina thabak torom da banate loi torom plan yauk da tungi khandaba ngatang gi thika dugi paisa thokraga loisanga da thabak loi torom ba water supply saram da banate ba saram me sare ju huyena lei phokchau da natraga komla khong saram da banate ba saram me ba yena lei ba thabak pi ni hajang gum ba.
Senior Medical Officer of Central Medical Store under Directorate of Health Services, Dr. M. Dinesh, who was arrested yesterday by the Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Manipur team for allegedly providing substandard N95 masks to District Hospital, Churachandpur without a supply order, was produced before Imphal West Special Judge Court Prevention of Corruption Act today. Special Judge PC Act Imphal West R.K. Memcha remanded him into 2 days of police custody. His defense counsel has claimed that Dr. M. Dinesh, who is not only the Directorate of Health Services Senior Medical Officer but a State Nodal Officer of State Health Mission, is not involved in the allocation of substandard N95 masks whatsoever. The defense counsel claimed that Dr. M. Dinesh has been framed to malign his image and prayed for bail. The court, however, remanded the accused doctor into police custody for a thorough investigation. Meanwhile, court has granted anticipatory bail to Health Director Dr. K. Rajo regarding the case till July 16. The director has been directed to cooperate with the investigating authority and not to go outside the state without informing the authority during the bail period. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Yumnam Khemchan has appealed to both ruling and opposition parties to join hands in combating COVID-19 pandemic. He was speaking on the sidelines of closing the community quarantine center opened at residential school Lamboy Khongnang Khong in Uripok today. The quarantine center was finally closed after all its inmates completed their quarantine period. BJP Uripok Mandal and Uripok Kendra COVID-19 Relief Committee organized the event. Y. Khemchan opined that the only way to contain the coronavirus pandemic is to follow the guidelines provided by World Health Organization and health experts. Gifts were presented to medical team and volunteers of the community quarantine center on the occasion.
Me and the positive way I want to do the like wa hard me chang but thing the coconut to listening la gas the I'm like talk to my to see can section bagi tangai pada matam ni haja rakanda lewaki pampai di basing so segi political conflict lemba man basing so to men ya san nabi lagi basina ya ko ni haja rakanda COVID-19 se punna termina wada sarkar with the opposition with the local clubs organization punna termina bagi
With the closure of the 4 Koramban Imar markets for almost 4 months now by the government in a bid to contain the spread of coronavirus, women vendors who earn their livelihood by selling their products in the markets have been greatly affected. Some vendors associations have demanded a resumption of business in the markets, while others want to halt it until the pandemic is at least contained in the state. Impact News reporter Jotin Kundrakpam and camera person Chungkham Subas today spoke with representatives of 4 women vendors associations. Let's hear their opinions. We bring you an exclusive report. Seems like we have a technical issue. We'll come back with this special report. For now, people of Indo-Myanmar border town Moreh are reportedly ignoring to wear face masks and follow social distancing norms, especially in market areas, as there are no COVID-19 positive cases in Moreh. Hill Tribal Council has appeals to the locals to remain cautious even if there are no positive cases to avoid similar fate as of Zirbam district. Impact News came across people even ignoring the instructions of Moreh police to wear face mask. On the other hand, people were seen maintaining social distancing inside banks of the border town.
Mayamna mask kuptavida haptavida pangsata chatle pakoida koire CSO site police site khangre district administration site lagi khoi yam nungai tre yaragadi mayam bayar thokpa natraga dukan chatpa khangre bank chatpa khangre masi matamda maksi compulsory upiu haina mayam da appeal tawjari adabu khoi praja mayam sina khoi gi district administration khangre police na hairiba mayam se khoi indradi khoi mayam gi awa batarani.
The technical issue has been resolved. Now we bring you the exclusive report from Impact News reporter Jotin Kundrakpam and camera person Chungkham Subas.
COVID-19 laina laisatna maram oiraga khoraman ima kaithel asi numicha mani hena pufam phamnan lairakibani adum oinamak lengakna lockdown komthorakpa asida kaithel asigi nagyeta laiba pauna amadi thangal kaithelgi dukan sing roster naina hanglakpa asida kaithel asigi ima singi wakholonda kari mot leibage habadu mayam puna taminasi khoraban nupi kaithel sengat sagat palupki present am oina image pamba doi moram ta pibi
image sigi wakhandadi ko haidi image oinadi khoraman bazar haisdi maigei mari sungdai mapan maki pulle hairega tillaba dugumba khoraman bazar amani mafam sida adu akhoina sida phamjari sia amaga amaga naksalaga phammeba haibedi kirki inana phammeba phammiba pochina karino haibada madugi se kirki inana phamba potlamani na akhoina yamna mase laina ji lakbada kiningai woi haib laina lai chalase masigi se akhoida lehudana bagi neba chief minister na adumba lockdown je tauri che tarikun ma thoidagina masi afaba khongthang ne imana jodum khanki matam du ko hauji hauda khali madu ngak na chatningi war suwana matam khara khangminnaraga ko soidana maki ngang ji handokhini laina ji chakkhini haibasi ahal lammoina imagi thajabaneba oina ron je thana baina che chang thagal oina khaiden number 1 2 3 ji mamang da leibi ba khaiden ani hum ju leiri ba somda khaiden ji punna khaidel ahum mari ji punna akoi thajagi ba potlamaneba haidi grand khradi yawiyo ba singdabida subsidy oina pibi ba
mena akoi gi kaithen gi miyam punamak akoi gi look gi miyam punamak ka wari sanaraga COVID-19 gi lockdown gi angdorakpa or cancel akpa mahi laina laisa chiki matungina masi yengaga tongminarasi haiba government gi firepse yazaraga akoisu athubada kaithen phamnaba Manipur government sinbiyu haibase akoi government gi site ta haijari matam sangna kaithen phamaktrabanina loan oina lobagi post madi pamjadre government hanasu mamangda press no mayam thoptana haijakre handakti tasing na government na miyamda ima awaba mayam sigi BJP government na ima singi minung siyeng biraga tasing ba grant na do miyam khangna lauthok piraga pibiyu
imagi oina mot phongning ba tamde khoina Manipur khaithel phamya punbalu amadi Manipur kaithen pi marup na government ta khoina yamna systematic oiba COVID-19 sigi rule do madugi rule du nga aga imai ben singse kari karamba awari ba sida ngasi khunai sida khoi Manipur da nupi na yamba yumpu banina awabu oi aduga awabagi pankhaila abanina hoi laina sigi oragadi ki phamning de isang sitna hujikti wara aba matam nina government gi systematic oiba khoi chana kanglol ama sembira kanda ima ibel singse de khoi karamai tawsige do yana ba amagi makhada government gai khoi ga phaminaraga madugi system do seminara kanda madugi chana kanglon do ngak nai khoi phamjage sukpham phamba yaroine na paktham da thamaga di sadana sisu siba leina na sisu siba haidana loi thongdarakani loan pidana khotna awaba mayam kanbina haire ko piragadi yam thuna bibiro aduga ima matam kharadi khoi sumai tawri haibase table talk ama tawmina seba
koraman nupi kaithel sinpham amadi saktam kanba lukki maikai digi kari wafam phonuk pining gam ta
khoi site khoi na hainin idi ji kaithen da kanglon sem ba haibase dukan ungan kai kai di kanglon sem ji khar satkani aduga khoi kaithen goi na di kanglon sem ba jam wani ba kanana no masida kanglon sem doiche adagi khoi gi set ama kaithen sida social distancing ai ma sulei le roi da bani kaithen ja phami ji amaga maga nangan janga na ra kik ina na pham bane ba aduga maroina yoli ba posu khenei mayam na di hai ba rotation oina set phaman ba hai ba set ama phamalaga heng je set ama phaman ba hai ji ayang noi karakanu hai ba sida yaga da ba su leite bamta warasu wana khoi ji thahum mari di khang e ko patam bidang ngai minaraga khoi punna mayam warasu wana khang minaraga khoi punna kai thenje hangba ya tanja ma lak ko do adu wak tang ngai min si abi khoi saite hainingi loan jidi kai the manung gi mi singnam ta kasu pamna te hojik se aduna yaraga di singoi da ba pasa da angam ba mateng pang bi hai bane ba khoi grant oina pibi hai bane ba
portfam phamba na tragana pham dagi matang da koraman ima kaithel gi tongan ba loop singi maikai digi khena wa kholon kaya thamlak labasu lengak na pigani haina tawriba loan gi selfam asi grant na tragana subsidy oina pibi na ba ima loop singi maikai digi chamana wa kholon thamlakli cameraman chungkham subas klorena podam jariba jotin khundrakpam impact news imphal.
Moving ahead, Celine Digital Production House Kashamthong Longjam Lairak donated face masks, hand sanitizers, gloves and money to daily wage earners as COVID-19 relief items for the first phase today. A team led by producer of Celine Digital, PH Lanajit, distributed the relief items to around 100 individuals. The team also extended aid to workers at oil pumps in the city. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur in a press release notifies those students who have missed recently held higher secondary examination 2020 on July 6 and 7 due to COVID-19 situation to submit a written intimation about the same at COSEM office Babupara within July 20. Works Minister Thongam Biswajit has lauded Chief Minister N. Biren-led BJP state government as a transparent and democratic government. He has asserted that the BJP government cares for the rights to its citizens and is fully committed to bringing development in the state. Minister Thongam Biswajit was speaking to media today on the sidelines of handing over an appointment letter of a peon post under Die in Harness scheme to surviving family of PWD driver late C.H. Shamu, who was killed in a communal riot on his way home after duty from Churachandpur during the 1998 general election. Late C.H. Shamu served as head mechanic of PWD on master role. He was appointed as a technician in 1982 and was utilized as a driver by Mechanical Division No. 1 PWD Manipur. Criticizing the previous government of overlooking such incidents, Minister Biswajit appeals to the public to come forward and seek help. He assured of extending possible help to them. Officials of PWD and family members of the deceased were present on the occasion.
Similar cases si khaktar tawbra haibagi prajana hangingba question leibigina akoina khangdaba natraga department na ningsing bathoktraba maram dinga si 1942 da thokiba thogdo ama ngasi 2000 gi laiba 20 da tawba haibasi so much of the gap laiba phawda masida karigedam ta delay tawra ino haibasi akoi prajana justice pi no hona ba magi rightful oiba claim da phona hona ba haibada mana tawri basi 1940 dai tawra matam da akoi traceable oidaba magi document sing mayam sing ju trace tawra no hona ba akoi sarkar si chahi ong kakta ngairi mastagi thigalakpa matam da akoina trace tawna honaba magi se sangi lari pose phangnaba mu matik chaba evidence kari se phangno honaba da matam changhibani sarkar se transparent leina adu mi oibagi awaba aduga jati gi aduga kana gumbagi phangum thopa democratic country society amada democratically magi rightful claim do akoina entertain tawe habase mastai da akoina sigi evidence chingba sarkar sina ulle.
People paid homage to Lamjing Maira Sapam Robin Hood on his 5th death anniversary today. Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCLPS organized the memorial event at Awaching in Imphal East District. The memorial observance was simple and symbolic this year owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Sapam Robin Hood, a class 11 student of Ananda Singh Higher Secondary School, died after he was hit by a rubber bullet while demonstrating a protest demanding implementation of inner line permit system in the state on this day in 2015. Speaking on the sidelines, JCLPS convener YK Dhiren welcomes the extension of inner line permit system in Manipur. He, however, lamented that the ILP system being followed in the state is unsubstantial and is ineffective in saving the indigenous inhabitants of the state. He said JCLPS had demanded the government to adopt 1951 as base year to identify non-locals in Manipur, but it was ignored and the ILP system was implemented as a mere act. YK Dhiren criticized the government of giving ILP pass to anyone who holds Aadhaar and voter cards. The JCLPS convener demanded the government to decide a proper base year for ILP system to define the indigenous people of the state and to form a population commission at the earliest, failing which he warned of an intense ILP movement once again in the state. Leaders of various civil society organizations, friends and family members of late Sapam Robin Hood paid floral tributes to his portrait at the memorial event.
Koi indigenous people is defined to Gadabani. Kanakanabu, Manipur, indigenous people no have defined to Gadaba Wapum do, Yaugdaba, Bezia, Yaugdaba, Cinema Morkanda, Karishu Canada, Exina implementation of the way the Mayak Yaugdaba. 2019 December Mamang the Lerama, Mitomian Saching Sing at Simanipu, Gomena, Koi Botter, Lispu Piraba, Adarbu Piraba, Adu Orgadimako permanent residence in Lorkanda, Makoi Dangasi for the inner line permit issue. Maramaduna, I koi miamna, Mamang the 1951 Matung the Sankiba Mitomian Sing Sing Leheloi, the Beni Hybrid one talk share, Yaugde, Maramaduna, Manipur Gomena, Atumatamda, Bezia, Lepagalorena, indigenous people see defined to Dragadi, Manipur Miamgi, Oiba, Anoba, Ihoma, Lakpagi, Baton Tobuni, Haina, Miam, the Tamzage.
JCLPS has objected to delimitation exercise in Manipur based on erroneous 2001 census. It has demanded the authorities concerned to form a population commission at the earliest to find out actual population data first before carrying out delimitation in Manipur. Speaking on the sidelines of the 5th death anniversary observance of Sapam Robin Hood, JCLPS convener YK Dhiren said that people and organizations from every section have been opposing to exercise of delimitation in Manipur based on 2001 census. He reminded that even a PIL has been filed against the same at the court. YK Dhiren warned of intense agitations if delimitation is ever carried out based on a false report.
Chingtam Aniki Marata Kaibung Tahan Bayabo, Pakalon Makakta, Natraga Tongan, Fibum Makakta, Aikoi, Manipur, the India Gomena, Nasi Shanariba, Polishing a Saikoi Kaminabum Sangi, Nasi Manipur, the delimitation Togani Hare, na 2001 gi census ki Matungina, Togani Hai, Mrs. Alpina strongly opposed to it, Kaino Harkan the day, Asigi census, abnormal Noibet, Dulo census, Samakakni Haduna, Manipur Miam, Musutongan Tonganba, Kanglup Singna, High Court, not the Supreme Court, Masi, Kayas Torkanda, they Wapom Mukani, Jesse Alpina hiding Wapom di Kainakanda, Manipur. Population की data ratio में सब चाना खंग नबगी दमुक्ता population commission में सेम गनी है ना याना की वापम से मसी थबक तो अंथो मतुंगा तौबा अदुम लबा delimitation अदुना मियाम की चिंग तम नत्रका तोंगान बलेरी पुनमकी याइफबो ओइगनी अदुना तबा करिगुंबा खरखक्ता अजनिन ओइदबा delimitation नसी अखोई की 2001 की census नुना मरमरकांदा तौरगदी मियाम की ओइबा मोमेन अमा तोलकांदा तोंगान नुंगाइतबा लेबाक्सिदा तंगदु लेतादबा फिबम अमा लाकपा याय.
On the other hand, Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCLPS Zirbam branch in a press release said that the branch was unable to observe the 5th death anniversary of Sapam Robin Hood owing to announcement of a containment zone in various parts of Zirbam district. Trained Nurses Association of India Manipur State Branch has extended support to Manipur Government Employees Federation's demand for implementation of 7th pay scale. It has also condemned the July 6 order issued by State Chief Secretary invoking provisions of the Disaster Management Act 2005, which disrupts employees from demanding their dues. TNAI Manipur says trained nurses in Manipur have been taking active roles in the health sector and currently as COVID frontline warriors, but they are still being denied due DA and other entitled allowances as per the recommendations of the 7th Pay Commission. Press release from the association demands pay and allowances at par with their counterparts. The association says trained nurses in Manipur get only rupees 2,000 monthly, while trained nurses in Mizoram gets rupees 6,000 per month. The press release also says that the trained nurses are continuing with their assigned duties and fully supports the demands raised by the Federation. Many people of Kumbi constituency, including the constituency's social worker P.H. Dhanabir, have joined Republic Party of India Athawale today. RPI Athawale State President T.H. Maheshwar accorded a warm welcome to the new entrants at the party office in Kashampat. Speaking on the occasion, T.H. Maheshwar called upon citizens of the state to stand against corrupt politicians, while social worker P.H. Dhanabir urged the public to exercise their franchise to elect only worthy and efficient candidates and never to trade their votes for money. He also declared that a campaign titled "No Work, No Vote" will be launched in Kumbi constituency from tomorrow onwards.
City am phasakram jani ko larik tammi bani political science tammi bani governance rajniti yaudana kaim tawba yaroi adubu hojik tawri myam sidi rajani ki ngatane ba ningthaugi policy ningthaugi koi pibafam hapai type ta akoi gi mathang la akanda akoi gi ningthauni vote kar adi ningthauni haibagi concept ama ilai lai ba haitare natabida MLA minister haibasidi representative amani madi thabak tawrona mayam gi prajana thaduba mi misak amane ba masi kumaina ko ningthauni khanbi adori bano madi just akoi gi representative amane duna rajniti se yaure harakanda Kumbi constituency da achauba awonba mapurak na base yam thuna hotna rase haibase.
National Highway number 2 Imphal Dimapur Road from Tengdongyang to Maharabi and from Modbung to Kobrou Lekha is in a deplorable condition. Residents of the area have warned of intense agitations if the authorities concerned fail to repair the road at the earliest. Pedestrians and passers-by are facing inconveniences since the road is filled with potholes and has become accident-prone. Khongampat to Kangpokpi Apex Organization Northern United Clubs Organization NUCO in a press release blames the relevant department and contractors for the pathetic road condition. India has reported 22,752 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's confirmed cases have reached 7,42,417, out of which 2,64,944 are active cases. Death toll has reached 20,642 and recoveries are 4,56,830. Country's recovery rate stands at 61.53%. Maharashtra is on top with nearly 90,000 active cases. Indian Council of Medical said that a total of 2,62,679 tests of coronavirus samples were conducted by various laboratories in the country in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected over 1,19,88,000 people. Over 5,47,000 are 69,32. Top with above 30 lakh confirmed cases, over 16 lakh active cases and total deaths of above 1,33,000. India is at third place in the world. Confirmed cases in Manipur reach 1,435, out of which cases are 642 and recoveries are 793. Manipur reported 50 new cases today and discharged 22 people after recovery. 700, including 642 active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 656. out of which 353 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 276, out of which 169 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh today reported its second COVID-19 death. Mizoram's total confirmed cases have reached 198, out of which 59 are active cases. There are 55 active cases in Sikkim. Meghalaya registered 4 new COVID-19 positive cases today, rising the total active cases of COVID-19 to 54. These include 3 BSF personnel, and the 4th patient has come from Tripura for treatment at Northeastern Indira Gandhi Regional Institute of Health and Medical Sciences. Indian Council for Medical Research (ICMR), in a joint partnership with Bharat Biotech, has developed India's very own COVID-19 vaccine named Covaxin. The process of conducting human clinical trials for Covaxin, a vaccine candidate for COVID-19, began on Tuesday at the Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences. The Drug Controller General of India recently granted permission to initiate Phase 1 and Phase 2 human clinical trials for COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin, being developed by Bharat Biotech in collaboration with the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) and National Institute of Virology (NIV). The vaccine will be tested on 375 people in Phase 1 trial and on 750 people in the subsequent phase starting next week. ICMR has selected altogether 12 renowned Indian medical institutes, including All India Institute of Medical Sciences (AIIMS), to conduct the trial. Central Board of Secondary Education (CBSE) has rationalized the syllabus up to 30% for classes 9 to 12 to make up for academic loss during COVID-19 lockdown. In a series of tweets, Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank said, considering the importance of learning achievement, it has been decided to rationalize syllabus by retaining the core concept. He said that looking at the extraordinary situation prevailing in the country and the world, CBSE was advised to revise the curriculum and reduce course load for the students of class 9 to 12. While the duration of the Masters of Computer Application (MCA) has been reduced from 3 years to 2 years. From 2020-21 academic session, MCA will be taught for 2 years as per a decision taken by UGC last December. Union Cabinet today approved a proposal to extend the scheme for the payment of employers and employees' PF contributions for 3 months until August. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had announced the extension of the benefit in May this year under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package, the payment of 12% of employer and 12% employee contribution was made into EPF accounts. All Manipur Arts and Culture Students Union (AMAKSU) felicitated the toppers of Manipur dance, music and Thangta subjects in the recently declared HSLC examination conducted by Board of Secondary Education Manipur. Members of the union presented certificates and cash awards to Manipuri dance subject topper Laishram Nirupama Chanu, music topper SH Pushparani and Thangta subject topper Yaifaba Oinam at the event held at AMAKSU office in Jawaharlal Nehru Dance Academy campus. Director in charge of the academy P. Bilash and AMAKSU President N.G. Sunil graced the event. A combined team of Commando Imphal West and a column of 13 Dogra has recovered huge cache of arms and ammunition allegedly belonging to proscribed outfits. Acting on a tip-off regarding presence of pre-parked pro cadres and cache of huge arms and ammunition on the hilltop of a hillock in Langthabal Puramakong area near Chumthang Playground, the combined team conducted search operations in the area around 3:45 a.m. yesterday. The team recovered 1 local-made AK with magazine, 1 local-made carbine with magazine, 1 carbine magazine original, 1 Chinese hand grenade, 1 .32 pistol local made along with magazine, 2 set with charger, 10 bullets each of AK and 9mm. However, no one was arrested in the operation. The recovered items have been handed over to relevant police station for necessary action. Various illegal wildlife articles seized from various places, including Imphal International Airport, were either set ablaze or buried at Central Forest Complex in Manipur under the supervision of Central Forest Manipur DFO RK Amarjit today. Speaking to media, Central Forest DFO RK Amarjit said that Imphal International Airport and Lamlai Police seized the illegal wildlife articles between February 17 to May 17 this year. DFO Wildlife L. Ibohanbi MFS, Additional SP Imphal East Biswarjit MPS and Assistant Public Prosecutor CJM Imphal East were present on the occasion. Technopole Forest Division held the 71st Van Mahotsav 2020 celebration at Kumbirei village in Technopole district today. 3 saplings were planted at Aimol Kumbirei village and Kangoi Kuno to mark the occasion. Speaking on the sidelines, Technopole Range Forest Officer A. Ranabir said that they aim to plant 1,003 saplings at Kumbirei and 4,003 saplings at Kangoi Kuno. IPOG in a press release condemns the Manipur State Panchayat Parishad for acting ignorant about the ongoing corrupt activities of Zilla Parishad member, Pradhan and ward members. IPOG clarifies that it did not threaten any members and accused Manipur State Panchayat Parishad of trying to malign its image. Tayama Charitable Trust, Kakching, held its 9th Foundation Day celebration at the Trust office in Kakching, Lengang today. A former principal of Kha Manipur College, Kakching, and president of Writers Association, Kakching, Professor Naurem Ibotombi, and president of Tayama Charitable Trust, Mayanglambam Yaima, Elias Tayama, graced the event. The trust also extended financial help of 1,500 rupees each to around 15 destitute and differently abled persons of Kakching, Irengban, Palel, Kairag, and Lamjao at the event. A movie club named Assam Manipuri Movie Club Silchar was formed in Silchar today to let film enthusiasts explore the world of cinema, including unique mainstream films. Members of the club were also inducted on the occasion. 2-day webinar workshop on adventure sports at Manipur University since July 7 concluded today. Department of Physical Education and Sports Science, Fit India Campaign Committee and Fit India Club Manipur University along with Indian Mountaineering Foundation Northeast Zone organized the workshop. 200 individuals from various parts of India attended the webinar. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthongman Biren commences rapid antigen test for detection of COVID-19 in Zirbam district through video conferencing. Chief Minister N. Biren launches 6 projects, including 5 water supply projects worth 50 crore. 39 lakh rupees will supply water in various places of Manipur via video conferencing. Court remands Senior Medical Officer Dr. M. Dinesh into 2 days of police custody for his alleged involvement in providing substandard N95 face masks to Churachandpur District Hospital. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Yumnam Khemchan appeals for united efforts by both the ruling and opposition parties in combating COVID-19 pandemic. People pay homage to Lamjing Maira Kapam Robin Hood on his 5th death anniversary. The LPS demands government to form population commission and to take other measures to save indigenous inhabitants. And India reports 22,752 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 20,642. Confirmed cases in Manipur reach 1,435.